Okay, let's start our debate. If we had been able to stop the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, how do you think history would have changed?
Well, if the bombs had not been dropped, Japan may have not been surrendered so quickly. The war could have lasted longer, leading even to more deaths.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. But if the USA had chosen a different strategy, they might have avoided so much civilian suffering. They could have negotiated peace instead of using nuclear weapons.
Well, Andrea, but if they had done that, Japan might not have surrendered unconditionally. The war could have continued and more countries could have become involved. The Soviet Union had already declared a war on Japan, so things could have escalated.
I see your point, Antonio, but if the bombings had never happened, the world may not have realized how destructive nuclear weapons are. Maybe the Cold War would have been even worse because countries wouldn't have feared nuclear consequences as much.
That's a good argument. However, if the ES had not dropped the bombs, they could have found another way demonstrated their power, perhaps by detonating one on an inhabited island as a warning that might have forced Japan to surrender without leaking so many people.
But do you think that would have worked? If Japan hadn't witnessed the devastation firsthand, maybe they would surrender. And if that had happened, the war could have continued for more of months of years.
Sadly, if we have changed this event, the balance of the power after the World War II might have been completely different, have surrendered, and the Cold War had played out another way, maybe even worse.
Yes, but on the other hand, if Hiroshima and Nagasaki had not been bombed, perhaps nuclear weapons could never have been used in war again. Maybe, I don't know, countries would have worked hard for disarmament.
You're right, Andrea. That's a possibility, but if nuclear weapons had never been used, nations might not have feared them as much. Perhaps we would have had another nuclear war later, with even more devastating consequences.
That's a scary thought. If history had taken a different path, the consequence could have been unpredictable.
Yes, and that's why debates like this are so important. Understanding past decision helps of reflect on their consequences and about make similar mistake in the future.
Agreed. History teaches us valuable lessons, and changing one event could have changed everything. It's fascinating to think about what might have been. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much to all of you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thank you.
partners.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, all of us. Bye.